On this 50-point inspection, I have Crystals, which is a double galaxy double IPA from Goodfire Brewing Company. They're out of Portland, Maine. This doesn't just have double the galaxy hops in it. It also has Dorado hops and Ella hops as well. This comes in at 7.8% ABV. That's the can art there. All right, let's pour some Crystals and start this inspection. Now the can is saying, "I've seen better days," in the bottom drop. So yeah, it's got that nice white frothy like head on top, fairly tight bubble formation. The color of the brew itself is that lovely straw yellow, very hazy, murky-esque, and some aromas. Say there's definitely citrus notes in there. I would first go with like a grapefruit, bit of tangerine, a little bit candy-like as well, touch of guava, pineapple, a little zesty on the finish as well. I would say a bit of bready malt sweetness. All right, let's get in the first swig here, so cheers. Well, I'd say body is about medium, carbonation in the medium realm as well, maybe a little bit more spritzy, semi-soft mouthfeel, big, grassy, hay-like flavors coming out of the malt right up front. Beyond that, there is that, it's a bit of like an orange rind almost all the way through. That's kind of the finish on it too. With the bitterness on this, it's a moderate bitterness, maybe creeping a little bit past that as well. This is just a lingering orange rind type bitterness. There's a slight hint of candy citrus in there as well. Kind of falls up right after you really start to get the rind there from an orange rind or like a grapefruit rind. Subtle taste of guava. Yeah, that grassy and hay-like note from the malt, that pretty much follows through as well, kind of intertwining with the bitterness on the finish there with that orange grapefruit rind like bitterness. No canned on date that I can see right off, but there is one on here that did not make it easy to spot. So I do not know the age of this beer. I have had it for a few weeks anyways in my fridge, so maybe 3 weeks at least with me, and so I'm going to say it's probably at least a month or more. And yeah, I think I have had enough to go ahead and start to give this a Alright, so for the appearance, I'll give it the 6 out of 6, leaving some nice lacing on the glass. Looked good right up front with the main pour. Aromatics on this, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. For the flavor score, I am really not liking the grassy, hay-like malt flavor. Also disappointed that the hops aren't really giving up much more than mostly the bitterness that kind of bitter citrus rind that just follows right up front to the finish and carries on after that. I wish there was more, kind of like in the aromas. It was more coming out of the aromatics than what the hops are giving off in the flavor. They're more on the bitter end and kind of lighter on any actual hop flavor or hop note. 14 out of 19 for the flavors on this one. Body's fine, 5 out of 5. My overall, I was kind of between a 6 and a 7. I'd go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10 for my overall, which is going to leave Crystals Double Galaxy Double IPA from Goodfire Brewing Company with a BuMpY 41 out of 50, which puts us as a very good beer. Just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.